Hey guys, welcome back to KrisCo Outlet, where we like to keep things light, flaky. Spinning. Alright, the X has begun. I'm thinking, is this too tight? Should I move these to the other side, to that side? I'm thinking so, because it is kind of like, it's a tight fit. Get this part of the X going. Then we'll just go down like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, that's a pretty good number. Put on 8, and I think it'll just be so much easier to restock too, because it's not just a long line, you know, you can grab a few things and restock a few things. And I think it'll be going to move this to the side though, because I don't want it right in front of the door. It'll be easier to grab the boxes for shirts than just ding, 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 ding. And then if I empty a box, the trash can's right there. Okay. Yeah, so I have no idea about those exit and entrance things. And I have a feeling I'll be pulling this out a smidge too, away from the other ones. It depends on, you know, where the one that's going to go here lands, as far as how much it sticks out. I don't mind it sticking out a smidge. I just don't want it to stick out like halfway past the other one, past the narrow one. And I don't know that it'll be a full 8. Like, yeah, we might have to redistribute so that it's like 7 and, you know, 7 and 7. I think might work out fine too. But for now. I, of course, watered my lawn for an hour this morning, which is why it's been a downpour since 3. You're welcome, Florida. I didn't, like, it was supposed to rain last Thursday. I can only water on Thursday, and it was supposed to rain last Thursday, so I didn't water, and it didn't rain. So, and we've been having, like, a lot of dryness and wildfires and stuff, so they were like, you know, if it's your day to water, definitely water. So I did at like 6 a.m. this morning. I set an alarm to get up to turn my sprinklers on for an hour, and then had to stay up for an hour to, you know, turn them off. Then as soon as 3 o'clock rolled around, it started downpouring, and it hasn't stopped since. So, and there was no rain in the forecast either. So, fun, fun, fun. If water wasn't so expensive, I probably wouldn't be bothered by it, but like my friend Joey always says, it always downpours right after he's like washed his car or something. So he always says, "You're welcome, Florida. I washed my Jeep today, and now it's downpouring," because he parks his Jeep outside. So if he had just waited a few hours, it would have like naturally cleaned his car. Switch the order. No. I'm just going through. Every time I come back in to get a new box, thinking I just have to replace two more. Someone buy something off of a shelf I already restocked.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon. Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us.
Church.
Store level upgraded.
Yay!
Thank you for shopping with us.
I like them. Let's work on that while they are restocking stuff. So I already got the storage for it and such. So camping. Going to get the sleeping bag because it's green, don't you know? As opposed to all the other colors that we have available. Nope. Okay. This is 79 plus 12%. 89.58. So 89. Wait, 89.55. Right? Yes. 89.55. Oh yeah. Math is hard. So I'm pretty sure I can fit like a bazillion on here. Yeah. So what are we looking at? Maybe 16 boxes? I don't know. Let's try, yeah, let's try 16. Like, you know, like the toilet paper. So that's 15 plus that one. See what that looks like. So it's also 4 in a box like toilet paper. I do want to look up employees to see if we can get another person. Let's see what it looks like. I'll let them work on it. Have any under employees that I can afford? I don't know if we do. Actually, there's 4,800. And that's a daily, that's a daily, that's a daily, that's a daily. Yeah, so William, welcome to the outlet. Get to work. I will actually look at this to see what a level everybody is. Okay, so I want Georgia, Dylan, and William. So I need
Attention,
Georgia,
notified staff, please come to the management area. Attention, notified staff, please come to the management area.
The captain.
UG train, different speed. Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
The captain.
Different speed. Wait. Oh, maybe it was stock speed? Okay, never mind.
The captain. Task accepted.
Okay, move speed. I thought he was... Oh, I was looking at the stop speed. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so move speed, Georgia. Okay. That's 3. So we'll get, Connor, I guess. So Georgia was behind. William is new, so he's really behind. So we'll get, Henry's a 3. We'll just start with those two, actually. Because they're way behind compared to... I'm happy. I'm happy with the layout. What are the next... maybe I think I start getting some shelving. Like, what are the next things that we're going to be getting? So, we've got... so level 50 is the next one. So that is going to be chips of some kind. So I'm going to go ahead and get a floor display, another storage rack. I mean, not a floor display, shelf. And a storage rack for that future. So we can fill in that spot and kind of get our X more laid out. I'm going to try and put another chip here. And so it's going to be a chip of some kind, so just block that door. The door is not accessible anyway, so okay, what do we do? Put this out to that area. Oh, okay, so that goes there. So this is gonna go like here-ish. No, a little bit further. Here-ish. Eh. We used different shelving last time, so that's the issue with the thickness. Like, you won't see it here because the shelves are going to block it. So I'm thinking if I go ahead and move these, like this one here. To get it started in each direction. Alright, so this can go further in. Okay. And then these. You don't see the gap then. Okay, cool. Yeah, you don't see the gap there either. Awesome. yeah, so that's going to be our X, and then we'll just continue to build off of it, you know. And then books and shadow boxes and whatever fits in these narrow areas are going to go there. Yeah, so that'll be good. So I'm thinking like one book, another book, a different book, and then maybe like one of the shadow boxes there, and then on, or like artwork kind of there, or art, you know, because there's only I think one framed art thing, so we'll put that in like the middle, and then unless there's only 4 narrow things, then we can just use the entire shelf for the narrow things. I do want to get like 4 boxes of this. 2, 3, because we don't have a storage shelf for those, because they're just ridiculous. Like, you can fit so many on the shelving unit that you don't need to keep, you know, stock of it in the back. And they'll just restock. There won't be anything left over, and it'll just look more full. But yeah, I'm happy we got our X going. So I'm thinking it's probably going to be 7. I think will fit nicely, and on the end cap is where I'll use the refrigerators, perhaps. So once we get to, you know, put like maybe one more pair, and then we'll put like, I don't know, the sushi cheese on the end cap to, you know, round it out. That's the plan anyway. Either that or I'll put trash cans. Like put a, yeah, like, what's the width of this compared to the, let me just see. Yeah, this is kind of wide. I was thinking like, could I do a trash can? I mean, it's not too bad actually. It doesn't stick out too far. So I could technically put these on the end cap and then a trash can, so it'd be easier to restock stuff. Perhaps. We will figure it out later. Oh. Sure, I can take it. I can take it away, but I can't put it back. Go. And yeah, so 28 boxes of sleeping bags fit on there. So let's see how we did for the day. $389. And we have 60 grand. We do have payroll though, which is going to be, what, we've got 5 people now, so 5 people at about, so payroll is going to be around 30 grand. So yeah, that's a